Open-world games, they're the kind of experiences that make you lose track of time. You start thinking, I'll just play for an hour, and suddenly it's 3 a.m., and you're still wandering through forests, deserts, and neon-lit cities. Today, we're diving into the best 11 open-world games you should play in 2025. If you love getting lost in worlds that feel alive, hit that like button and make sure to subscribe, because these are adventures you don't want to miss. Dragon's Dogma 2. There's something magical about the world of Dragon's Dogma 2. From the first moment you step into its sprawling landscapes, it doesn't just invite you to explore, it dares you to live. The mountains, forests, and towns feel alive, brimming with secrets and challenges. Every encounter with a monster, every climb up a towering cliff, every conversation with your pawns shapes your journey in subtle, unforgettable ways. It's a world where your choices ripple, where strategy and courage matter as much as skill. But what truly makes it shine is the feeling of possibility. You can be a hero, a wanderer, a tactician, all at once. And your pawns, loyal companions with their own quirks, make the world feel genuinely shared. By the time you've faced your first dragon or unraveled a hidden questline, you realize Dragon's Dogma 2 doesn't just let you play a game. It lets you craft your own legend. You feel powerful, yet small, part of something larger, and utterly alive in every moment. Fallout 4. The wasteland of Fallout 4 is harsh, unforgiving, and mesmerizing. The ruins of Boston stretch endlessly, and each corner tells a story of survival, despair, and hope. From scavenging for supplies to building settlements, every action feels meaningful. You feel the weight of the world pressing down on you, yet there's a strange beauty in the chaos. The companions you meet each have their own histories, their own voices, their own struggles, making your journey feel deeply personal. And when you explore, every abandoned house, every derelict highway, every glowing crater reminds you of what was lost and what can still be rebuilt. It's not just a post-apocalyptic sandbox. It's a living, breathing world where you can carve your own path. And the freedom to make choices, moral, strategic, even reckless, makes you feel like you're truly shaping history. Fallout 4 doesn't just ask you to survive. It asks you to live, to leave a mark, and to feel every heartbeat of the wasteland as your own. Far Cry 6. Yara burns bright with chaos and beauty in Far Cry 6. From lush jungles to sun-soaked cities, the island is alive with opportunity, danger, and story. You lead a rebellion, build your arsenal, and dive into missions that test your courage, wits, and creativity. The enemies are fierce, but the landscapes, rolling hills, sparkling beaches, vibrant villages, make every battle feel cinematic. And the characters, especially your allies, bring heart and humor to every tense moment. There's a rhythm to the chaos. Planning, improvising, and sometimes failing spectacularly, only to rise again. Vehicles roar across the terrain, explosions light the night, and yet, amidst the mayhem, the game finds quiet moments. A conversation with a friend, a sunset over the sea, the sense of small victories building toward a revolution. Far Cry 6 doesn't just let you fight a war. It lets you feel it, to become part of a world that lives, breathes, and reacts to you, and it stays with you long after the screen goes dark. Days Gone. Days Gone isn't just about zombies. It's about isolation, survival, and the small moments that make life worth living even when the world has ended. Riding across Oregon's open landscapes, you hear the wind through the trees, the hum of your bike, the distant groan of danger, and it all feels intimate, alive. Deacon St. John is more than a character. He's a companion for your journey, a man carrying loss and hope, and you feel it in every choice, every encounter, every desperate escape. The world is dynamic. Storms roll in, hordes roam, wildlife thrives, and communities struggle to survive. Each day offers new challenges, and yet, the beauty is in the details. A fleeting sunrise, a quiet campfire, a conversation with a stranger. Days Gone balances despair with wonder, danger with serenity, and in doing so, it captures the emotional depth that makes open-world gaming unforgettable. By the time the credits roll, you realize the journey has touched you, long after the ride ends. Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2. History never felt so alive. Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2 strips away fantasy and magic to immerse you in the gritty, brutal reality of medieval life. Every swing of your sword carries weight. Every decision matters, and every misstep can be costly. The towns feel lived in, the forests vast and unpredictable, and the political intrigue weaves through the world like a river, constant and unstoppable. You feel the weight of armor, the strain of travel, the tension of negotiations, and the adrenaline of combat. It's not just gameplay, it's a lesson in patience, strategy, and consequence. And the story, with its twists, betrayals, and triumphs, makes you feel like a participant in history itself. Kingdom Come: Deliverance 2 doesn't just let you explore a world, it lets you inhabit it, with all its beauty, danger, and humanity, making every step, every choice, and every battle feel profoundly real. Marvel's Spider-Man 2. Soaring through New York in Spider-Man 2 is pure exhilaration. The wind whips past, the skyline stretches endlessly, and the rhythm of web-swinging feels like poetry in motion. The city pulses with life. Cars honk, pedestrians chatter, and danger lurks around every corner. Playing as Peter or Miles isn't just swinging and fighting. It's embodying the responsibility, humor, and heart that comes with being Spider-Man. The villains are thrilling, the story is layered with emotion and stakes, and every mission makes you feel like the city itself is a character, alive and reacting to you. And then there's the quiet moments, swinging above a sunset, pausing to look at the skyline, that make it feel personal, like the world belongs to you for just a moment. Spider-Man 2 doesn't just let you play a hero, it lets you become one, and the feeling lingers long after the controller is down. If you are loving this journey so far, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, so you can keep exploring more of the best open-world games with me. The Witcher 3. Even years later, The Witcher 3 stands as a masterclass in open-world storytelling. Geralt's world is immense and intricate, full of forests, villages, and cities teeming with life. Every quest, no matter how small, has weight. Choices matter. Conversations sting with wit or consequence. Monsters lurk, politics twist unexpectedly, and myths come alive in a way that feels grounded yet magical. You feel Geralt's solitude, his struggle, and his humanity with every step. The world reacts to you. People, monsters, and environments respond, creating a sense of consequence and immersion rarely seen. Side quests can be more compelling than main quests, and even the landscapes tell a story. By the time you finish a storyline, you feel like you've lived an entire life, wandering through kingdoms, forging relationships, and confronting legends. The Witcher 3 doesn't just let you play a story. It makes you live one, in a way that stays with you long after you put the controller down. Red Dead Redemption 2. Riding through Red Dead Redemption 2 feels like stepping into a painting, one where every sunset bleeds across the sky, every horse's hoofbeat echoes through the valleys, and every town has a story to tell. Arthur Morgan isn't just a character. He's a companion on a journey through loyalty, struggle, and identity. The world breathes, wildlife thrives, weather shifts, and townsfolk go about their lives with quiet authenticity. The missions pull you into narratives of friendship, betrayal, love, and loss, all unfolding naturally across an expansive, living frontier. You feel the weight of choices, the thrill of escapes, the quiet moments of reflection by a campfire. Red Dead Redemption 2 doesn't just simulate a world, it gives it soul. Every horizon, every encounter, every small gesture makes you feel present, alive, and connected. It's not just a game, it's an experience that lingers, painting memories in your mind long after the ride ends. Cyberpunk 2077. Night City is electric, alive, dangerous, and intoxicating in Cyberpunk 2077. The neon lights pulse with energy. The streets are crowded with people chasing their dreams or fleeing their pasts. And danger is always a heartbeat away. V isn't just a player avatar. They're a participant in a city that never sleeps, filled with choices that ripple across lives and districts. From high-octane heists to quiet, reflective moments overlooking the skyline, every experience feels cinematic and personal. The world is messy, vibrant, and utterly alive, teeming with stories waiting to be discovered. Side quests often rival main quests in depth and impact, and the characters you meet leave impressions you won't forget. Cyberpunk 2077 doesn't just let you explore a futuristic city. It lets you inhabit it, feel its pulse, and leave your mark. And in the glow of neon lights, you realize Night City has a life of its own, one that stays with you long after you've logged off. Horizon Zero Dawn. Aloy's journey in Horizon Zero Dawn is breathtaking in every sense. The landscapes stretch endlessly: mountains, forests, deserts, and plains dotted with mechanical beasts that are as terrifying as they are beautiful. The world feels alive. Wildlife moves independently, machines roam and hunt, and settlements thrive with culture and life. Aloy herself is compelling, courageous, inquisitive, and deeply human. Each battle is a test of strategy, skill, and observation, while the story reveals secrets that make the world richer, more dangerous, and more magical. The freedom to explore, uncover lore, and engage with side quests adds depth and immersion, making each hour spent feel meaningful. Horizon Zero Dawn isn't just about fighting machines or solving mysteries. It's about feeling the pulse of a world reborn, where technology and nature collide, and every sunset or mountaintop view leaves you in awe. By the time you finish, you feel like you've lived an entire life in a world unlike any other. Ghost of Tsushima. Every frame of Ghost of Tsushima is a painting. Every gust of wind through the bamboo forests carries emotion, and every clash of steel resonates with honor and tension. Jin Sakai's journey is not just about fighting invaders. It's about identity, sacrifice, and embracing the way of the ghost. The island of Tsushima feels alive, teeming with villages, wildlife, mountains, and secrets waiting to be discovered. Combat is fluid, cinematic, and satisfying, but the world itself, the cherry blossoms, the rolling hills, the quiet streams, is what makes you pause and breathe. Every decision carries weight, and every side story enriches the main narrative. Ghost of Tsushima doesn't just let you play history. It lets you experience it, to walk the line between honor and necessity, and to feel every heartbeat of a land under siege. By the end, the journey lingers in your mind, like a story told around a fire long after the night has ended. These worlds aren't just games. They're entire lives waiting to be lived, moments of beauty, danger, and wonder packed into every pixel and story beat. From dragons to neon-lit streets, from ancient forests to futuristic cities, 2025 gives us worlds to lose ourselves in. If any of these adventures called to you, make sure to like this video and subscribe, because there's nothing like diving into a story, and these are the worlds that will stay with you forever.